There's a lot of new information about the Warclaw this week, from articles, from Bloom's video to the Weeping Willow video that got released today. And watching all this makes me think that it actually might be better than the skyscale in maybe every way possible. Subscribe to the channel from because of this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me, and go to every one of the creators that made videos and articles for this as well in the description. Let's get into it. So here, the main thing that made me think about this is the PC Gamer article, where when they show this Warclaw jumping for a long time, almost as much as you would see a skyscale go, and you can see how high they're up here, a very good amount in terms of of height. Now, even though this seems to be the case, they are actually using Jade Booster. They're using the Vigor as well, and they're using what is the word? The Jade Bot thing that makes you be able to get more endurance, right? So this might actually not be as how high you can actually get with normal situations. But you see how they're actually jumping 3 times in a row to the top here, right? They jump once here, boom. Second, and then a 3 time, and all upwards. And in the Bloom video where I saw, they actually didn't refer to this as being the case. It was more like, and I'm just gonna play the little clip here on how he actually describes the entirety of the Warclaw. Actually, here goes.
Just 1 hop, but up to 3, and it actually works kind of like a trampoline, where your jump height scales with fall distance. You can actually see in my gameplay here, while I was screwing around in Divinity's Reach, that I can almost maintain sustained air time if I had just the slightest elevation to jump from.
Now, he says this, and I definitely agree that it seems like, the more you fall, the more you jump afterwards, but it also looks like you can just keep going, because in the other PC Gamer video, you can see they're not really falling in the first place, right? They're just jumping, right? They fall a little bit, but they jump way higher than they actually were falling in the first place. So I'm guessing you can do a little bit of a stair situation here, as much as you have if you have more vigor. But it also seems like there's another ability, and I saw this in the video from Willow, and actually talked to her as well. And you can watch the entire video. You can see a little dash, and that dash also appears in the middle of the air. You can see it right here. There's a little ability to jump, but there's also like that dash, right? It's way more horizontal, right? Not as vertical as the other ones, right? Which makes me think, or made my chat think, that there's actually 2 abilities that are different. And I actually talked to Willow in DMs, and she told me that there's actually 2 abilities that are different. And you can see this in here in the video, that you have the V here, the 5, and you also have the jump. The jump makes you go upwards, and of course this dash will give the 5th ability there will let you go forward. Now, I couldn't find any spots in this video, in the Bloom video, where he actually dashes instead of jumping, but according to Willow, this is actually how it works, and she did obviously play in the beta. So it seems to be that you can actually go forward a lot and a lot upward as well, which makes me believe that there's no real reason to use a skyscale, because you can now, because you have 3 bars instead of 2, you can just jump to the the height that you actually want to get to, and then you can just go forward, just like the skyscale, but having more dashes, making you way faster. Now, of course, you're may end up not being able to maintain the distance as much, but it seems like you can actually do this in these videos. Like, you can maintain your height very, very well. Probably way better than the skyscale, because the skyscale has this little thing that prevents you from going upwards, or oh my god, I died. I'm just gonna use my reviver because I don't really care. There's a you will usually start going down the more time passes, because your green bar will not be replenished, right? And we're gonna see this right here. You can see here the skyscale. You can see how you cannot actually, well, now I can, because I got my little vigor here. But usually, you will only get so far high, right? You're just gonna get in here, and this is how high I can actually get. Of course, I can use my little bond of vigor to get it again, but as soon as I get to the top, I'm gonna start dropping down, because the green part is done. And this is the actual height that I can actually get to right here on this spot, like around this type of this height. And honestly, in the other video, I'm not gonna lie, where is it? In the other video, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem that it doesn't seem like it's that lower compared to this. Like, look at this. Wait, no, not that one. This one, right? This one look how high you can actually get to. It is honestly pretty similar to the other one. Look at that. Look how high there are. Look. This is honestly very similar to what we've seen in the skyscale. And it was way faster. And now you can keep going and you can decide where to go up or keep dashing up or dashing forward, right? Yeah, I think honestly it might be way better. I was talking to Willow about this, and she did say that it probably will end up being something like, for longer distances, the Warclaw is better. For shorter the skyscale is better. But for shorter distances, it seems to be that this one will be, the Warclaw might actually be better. And I'm guessing that if you can specifically dismount out of this Warclaw, it might actually end up being better if you just use Warclaw, then go into the Griffin or something like that to get heightness, which is one of the biggest reasons why you would use the skyscale or the rabbit as well. You would get into rabbit, get very high up, and then start using your Griffin. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this will end up being way more interesting and way more fun than the skyscale, and honestly good, because like the skyscale is just not that much fun. It's just slow. I don't like the fireball ability either. And like anything around it is just not that interesting. And of course, you're gonna be able to use them for depending on what you actually like the most. But this one just seems way more interactive, way faster as well, and way more usable in many situations. Because yeah, the limit on the height of the skyscale is very limiting. It will not let you do what you want to do sometimes, and that definitely makes it not as fun. Now I'm very curious if you can actually do a little stair, like, and just go upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards with the Warclaw if you have enough vigor. It might actually be the case. We'll definitely have to see if you spam it, but at least in this video, it seems like you can get very high, right? We're definitely gonna have to test it out once the expansion comes out, and definitely follow me on Twitch, because that's probably one. As soon as I get all my masteries, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, I'm gonna go try and see how high I can do it with all of the Jadebot mount bigger modules. Also, we got a few more things actually from the video from Willow, and I think this one was actually the biggest one that actually made me consider, like, this was actually very interesting, is how you can see Willow being attached to a tree and the tree moving. And I'm guessing this is gonna end up being some sort of event that we're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to make those trees fall down, and by using the spear on your Warclaw, you're gonna have to drop them down, which is actually kind of fun. So definitely, if you want to see the entire video, definitely go check it out. It's a very nice cinematic video. It really hypes up the actual Warclaw situation here, and I'm very happy that she did it, and I'm very happy that she's getting, you know, the likes and of course the views that she deserves, as well as of course Boom with his first impressions video as well, absolutely doing great, and I'm very happy with it. And well, the PC Gamer article that got this this beautiful footage of this one of the Warclaw as well. So definitely go check them out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Tell me what do you guys think. Tell me if you have any other things that you might consider important for the Warclaw, and see you guys around. Love you all. Go to my Twitch, go to my Ko-Fi, go to everyone's in the descriptions channels, and follow them there, and see you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.